President Biden's decision this week to advance border wall construction, which Democrats have long condemned, shocked allies and immigration advocates. The stunning reversal comes just days after administration officials attended an immigration roundtable at the Capitol that included members of the Congressional Hispanic Caucus and immigration advocates. Management's participation in the roundtable was praised by CHC members. Administration officials have not mentioned plans to restart border wall construction. CHC leaders called the decision disappointing on Thursday. Although border wall funding was signed into law by President Trump under the leadership of Republicans, this decision is not consistent with the current administration's commitments to end border wall construction. Republicans continue to build ineffective border walls, misuse taxpayer funds, strain local environments, escape dangerous conditions, and leave the United States. They are determined to build border walls that endanger families, children seeking legal asylum. CHC Chair Nanette Díaz Barragán said in a statement. A notice the Federal Register on Wednesday waived a series of environmental and historic preservation laws that would have allowed wall construction in Starr County, Texas, using funds appropriated for that purpose in 2019. Biden told reporters Thursday that his administration is making progress on waivers and construction to comply with the legal obligation to use appropriated funds. A question about the border wall. Money has been allocated for the border wall. They wouldn't, Biden told reporters in the Oval Office. And meanwhile there is nothing in the law. They have to use the money for what they were allocated. Asked if he believed the border wall was working, Biden sighed. No. His statement came more than 12 hours after the Associated Press first reported story. Based on the Department of Homeland Security's silent notice in Federal Register, Biden tried to divert the money. My understanding is that he tried to do everything he could. He tried to delegate and reprogram authorities. So did a lot of things. But he was limited to only 5% of what could transfer, said Cuellar, who has seized on wall construction and is a fierce opponent. Cuellar said Biden adheres to the Detention Control Act but expressed skepticism about environmental exemptions. But on a different note, and I was trying to get an answer from ministration because we just learned this yesterday. Why did they waive environmental laws? We're trying to get an answer. But they can't give me an answer, Cuellar said. An administration official said new construction would use jersey barriers rather than digging foundations for the planned expansion to reduce environmental damage, but otherwise noted that ministration had set a precedent for announcing waiver. I would like to point out that construction of the new border barrier was never completed without U.